Welcome back, sports fans. We have big news here coming out of the Washington Nationals organization. Chance Bishop, he's being called into the office as he is no longer a Harrisburg Senator. Yeah, it hasn't been long, about a month and a half. Chance is going to be called up to AAA. Chance being promoted after a short stint here in AA, the first overall draft pick of the 2025 MLB draft. He is here, and he is definitely showing off in front of the Nationals organization. He's making every AA hitter envy his starts. They see him faced up against them, and they just start walking back to the dugout. They know it's game over. They know they're not going to get anything done here. But here you go. Chance, he's now with the Rochester Red Wings. Take a look here. More fun content out of the Nationals organization. We have the first introduction between Chance and Tommy Newsome, the manager here for the Rochester Red Wings. So, hopefully Chance and Mr. Newsome here, they can get along fairly well. Chance, hopefully he can rise through AAA just as quickly as he rose through AA. If you're here for about another month or so, I think it's a very successful move right there by the Nationals to call up Chance. So Rochester sitting at 25-37, take on Lehigh Valley, also sitting under 500. Chance making his AAA debut here in this one. It is a fun thing right there to see a kid who is excelling in an organization that is putting their faith in the man they drafted first overall. Big strikeout there of Carter Kieboom, the former Washington National top prospect. Now here we go, Rene Pinto up, 0-2 count, and that's strikeout number 2. Back-to-back punch-outs here for Chance Bishop in the first inning. And now up we'll have the 3-hole hitter, Gabriel Rincones Jr., and he strikes out as well. Chance strikes out the side-in order here in his AAA debut. 3 up, 3 down on now 2. Top of the second. Here we go, bottom of the second now. We have Alcantara up, grounder. The shortstop has it. Clutches, fires in time as it's dug out by the first baseman for out number 1. So a ground out there for the first out. Up comes top prospect Adam Miller, struggling, batting only .205 on the season. But a lazy fly ball to center. Center fielder tracks it down. That's going to be out number 2. Back-to-back outs here for Chance Bishop. And up comes now Austin Murr. Murr puts that in play. Shortstop has it. Quick throw in time. That's right on the money. That's a 1-2-3 second inning. 6 up, 6 down here for Chance in the second inning. On now to the bottom half of the third. 0-2 count to Dante Nori, and Nori swings through that fastball up and in. That's 97 on the gun for the struggling Dante Nori. Pedro Leon up now, struggling as well. Swings through that one. Back-to-back punch-outs. That's now 5 on the day here. And up comes Christian Cairo. Cairo, chopper. Third baseman backhands it. Sets, fires, throw, dug held high. The first baseman on the backhand. That's a 1-2-3 third inning here as we go to the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth, still a 0-0 game. 0-2 count to Kieboom, and he goes down swinging for the second time this game. That is now 6 strikeouts for Chance. Rene Pinto back up. Here we go. Struck out looking there. That's 7 on the day for Chance Bishop. Back-to-back punch-outs. Take a look at the pitch usage. Chance on that fastball a lot. 60 for the four-seamer, 10 for the cutters, 20 for the sinker, and leaving only 10% pitch mix-up for the slider. Big strikeout there. 1-2-3 go the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. And now here we go to the bottom half of the fifth. Up 2-0 now, so Chance working with some wiggle room here. Doesn't have to be as focused, but can't let focus too much. Next man up, Adam Miller. Drives that to left, and Miller has himself a fly out. That is going to be every consecutive batter up down so far. Can Chance make it 15 in a row retired here? Austin Murr 0 for 1 on the day, and Murr grounds that one. Knocked down by the first baseman. Takes it to the bag himself. That's going to be 15 up, 15 down here for Chance. 0-2 count now to Dante Nori, batting sub 200, 177 on the day. Jeez Louise. and that one just drops in there. Then if you just got a bad read on it, something. But that falls right in front of the center fielder. That breaks up the no-hitter. You hate to see that. 15 up, 15 down, but the 16-man, that's just too much to ask for. 1-2 count to Leone, and Leone strikes out on that powerful slider. That slider, yeah, he kills him with the fastball, and then he drops some movement on them. And again, back-to-back punch-outs with that devastating slider. Chance just, it's unfair. Unfair, that slider. And there you go, big fastball, strike out the side. Not in order, unfortunately, following the leadoff single here in the 6th inning. 3 strikeouts in the inning. Chance dominating so far through his AAA debut. Rene Pinto 0 for 2, make it 0 for 3. That's 3 strikeouts on the day for Pinto. 3 strikeouts for Kieboom as well. Gabriel Rincon's up now. Rincon's 0 for 3. The sinker gets him there. Rincon's 3 strikeouts on the day. Sergio Alcantara up now. Alcantara swings through that one. That's another strikeout here in the 7th inning. Chance striking out the side in order. And we're on now to the top of the 8th inning. As, well, Rochester still can't put any runs up on the board. Still 2-0. That might all Chance needs here in this one. Big strikeout of Adam Miller. His first strikeout of the game against Miller. Now Austin Murr up now. Murr doesn't have a great season so far, batting .242 currently as he flies this one out to left field. So far, Lehigh Valley being 1 hit through 7 2/3 as Austin Murr returns to the dugout. And out comes the Red Wings manager. He has seen enough here of his starter, Chance Bishop. 7 2/3, that's all you're going to get out of the big fella. Former first overall draft pick. He's going to be lifted for Gus Varland. Well, at least his ERA is sub-7. That's all you can ask for here. But with a 2-0 lead, can Gus Varland hold it? And can Chance get his first AAA win? And there you go. The Red Wings bullpen does allow a hit. Chance, though, does get the win in his AAA debut. You'll love to see that. Trevor Gott gets the save and Seth Johnson the loss. Now here we go. Chance, his second AAA start. You'll love to see this. He is ready. He's rocking them home uniform. Take on the Worcester Red Sox. 37-30 versus the 29-38 Rochester Red Wings. Worcester and Rochester. Chance 1-0, 7-2 innings pitched, a .13 whip, 16 punch-outs, a strikeout rate sitting at 2/3 of the batters he's facing there. Chance, fella, buddy, relax. Save some outs for the fielders. Here we go, 1-2 count to Christian Campbell, and Campbell made look like a fool with that slider out of the zone. That's strikeout number 1. Up comes now Masataka Yoshida. 2-1 count. Chopper over Chance's head, throw in time. That is going to be out number 2 here in the 1st inning for the former Japanese star. Now here we go, 2 outs in the inning. Up comes Matt Frazier. Frazier 0-2 count, and Frazier goes down looking at the fastball there. That's 2 strikeouts there in the inning. And we're on now to the bottom half of the 1st inning, with a star being still 0-0. All right, we have Anthony Siegler up now, and Siegler goes down looking. 3rd strikeout of the game for Chance Bishop. So 3 down now via the punch-out. Up comes Sung-Chae Chang, 0-2 count, and Chang drives that down the line. Right fielder giving chase, foul territory, makes the catch on the run. And there you go, that's the 2nd out here in the 2nd inning. So 2 outs now here in the 2nd. Up comes Alan Castro, 0-2 count, a swing and a miss on the sinker. That is 4 strikeouts here. Rochester, 2-0 lead here, as Chance picks up his 5th strikeout of the game against Nick Sogard. Nate Eaton up now. Eaton, 0-2 count, strikeout number 6 for Chance. Love to see that if you're a Rochester fan. So 6 strikeouts for Chance. Up comes Ward, who goes down looking via the punch-out. That's 7 now through 3 for Chance Bishop. Top of the 4th, here we go, 0-2 count to Campbell, and Campbell, again, the slider gets him for strikeout number 8. Big fella dominating so far here in AAA. Up comes Yoshida again. He grounded out his first at-bat, drives that one into deep right field. That's high. That's deep. That's off the top of the wall. Yoshida digging for 2, and he's in with a stand-up double. So the no-hitter doesn't go to 6 this time. Only makes it to the top of the 4th inning. Big strikeout there. That's going to be 9 now. That's going to be Matt Frazier via the punch-out. So runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Up comes Siegler. Siegler chops it. Third baseman has it. Sets, fires. High throw reeled in by the first baseman. And that's going to end the 4th there, stranding the runner in scoring position. 0-2 count to Chang. Chang will strike out number 10 on the day for Chance Bishop. So 10 retired via the punch-out. Up comes Alan Castro. Castro now 0-1 count. Drives that to center. That one's high. That one's caught by the ranging shortstop, and that's going to be out number 2. So 10 strikeouts through 4 2/3. Can Chance get number 11 of Sogard, and Sogard lifts that to left. That one falling fast, but caught by the left fielder. So that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning there, all now to the top half of the 6th. Chance, grounder. That's going to be the second baseman. Sets, fires, high throw again. You're at second base. How are you throwing the ball high? This is why you're in AAA, Pritchard. Or Pitchard, I don't know what his last name is. All right, here we go. Ward up again, 1-0 count. Chopper, third baseman, has it. Throw on the run. Well, throws a bit wide, but the lanky first baseman's got it. So you give that man a promotion just because he can field everything, because these fielders are terrible down here. Christian Campbell, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts now. Chance strikes him out the fastball this time after beating him with the slider the last 2 at-bats. That's 11 now on the day for Chance. All right, top of the 7th, 0-0 count to Yoshida, 1 for 2 on the day with the double. Ground to the third baseman, throw. In time, it's the best throw we've seen all day. The best throw we've seen all day from the defense. Chance, so far through 6 1/3, only the 1 hit allowed via the fastball. Mixing up a bit more, relying a little more heavily on the slider this time. 0-2 count to Frazier. Frazier grounds that one, fielded by the shortstop. Throw is in time, and now that is the best throw we've seen all day. All right, 0-0 count now. Anthony Siegler. Siegler, chopper. Third baseman's got it. Throw on the run. You have time to set. Why are we throwing on the run all the time? Set. Fire. More accurate throwing, I promise. Top of the 8th, 1-2 count to Song-Chae Chang, who strikes out via the sinker. That is now 11 strikeouts on the day for Chance Bishop. Up comes Castro now. 0-1 count. Chance induces the fly ball to left. That one is sinking, falling down the foul line. That is going to be a 1-out single here in the top of the 8th inning. Only the 2nd hit allowed for Chance Bishop. 0-2 count to Sogard, and Sogard goes down looking at the cut fastball. Just going to backdoor him right there. Up comes Nate Eaton, and Eaton gets front doored on the 4-seamer. That's going to be stranding that runner on first base. Like 13 strikeouts. Talk about the Red Sox manager. He doesn't like it. Trevor Gott in for the save. Here you go. He has 26 appearances. He's got a loss. 21 for 23 in save opportunities. A 2.28 ERA. So Gott looking to close this one out. And he does. The Red Wings win this one 2-0 Chance. 2-0 so far in AAA as he looks to continue his dominance here in the minor leagues.